the album title kind of has to do with, but
late 70s, early 80s, when they were just pushing, like, all those heavy hair bands came out then, and there's just so many, like, freaking great stories out of that area. Man.
It was an amazing time period, and just an amazing area, but what it's kind of become today, I'd even say over the last 10, 15 years.
This could even apply to, like, the Village in Manhattan, the way it was.
Las Vegas.
Yeah, the Strip in Vegas. But, I mean, like, places like the Bitter End and, I mean, CBGB's, they closed. Those landmark locations where not just musicians, but comedians and performers would just go up there and just perform all night. Like, you go see George Carlin and Richard Pryor and Bob Dylan and, ridiculous, the Stones would be there, just insane. That's and then
a forum than
it was
venue.
Yeah, exactly. It was the best place to be at certain points.
Right, and it used to be about the shows, and it used to be about the musicians and about the party and the good time, and in my experience, and of course this is just my personal opinion and experiences, but that whole area in Hollywood is just kind of not become that anymore. It's about promoters, ripping bands off and
comedians forcing people to do bringer shows to get stage time in front of a real room, because it's so saturated now with performers that you can't get a gig unless you have a paying based audience coming in to see you already.
You gotta bring 20 people.
You got to bring 20 people to get 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if you don't do it, they won't let you on stage, kind of stuff like that.
Exactly. They'll still take the money of the people that showed up.
Sure. Oh, absolutely.
Or they'll give
Pay your way to be on stage.
Or they'll give you the check spot when the waitresses are coming around. That's always fun.
Yeah, check drop.
Exactly.
So in doing so, it's just it's kind of killed what little scene there was there, and now there's not as much money coming in, and now there's hotels buying out all those spaces, and Key Club and all these different places are shutting down because they can't afford to keep the doors open, because I don't know, it's kind of a whole thing. But anyways, that's kind of what the album title had to do with, when we put it out in 2012. But the song is it's called Not Enough.
Like birds that haven't found a way to fly, stuck in the ground. We say words that never seem to compensate. We grow to be cut down, but after all, we have carried on. But it's not enough to hear me, it's not enough to say. The voices in your head are what is getting in the way. It's not enough to feel me, I can coursing through your veins. It's not enough to hear me, even though we're the same. We're the same. The answer to the questions you still refuse to see, to show no remorse for the casualty that is that lost and still. But after all, we have carried on, but it's not enough to hear me, it's not enough to say. The voices in your head are what is getting in the way. It's not enough to feel me, like I'm coursing through your veins. It's not enough to hear me, even though we're the same. same.
Nice.
Fucking awesome, dude.
Very good. That's Brandon
You got it.
from Bravo Delta, everybody.
The tone in your voice reminds me of